Let you know. Let you know. Let you know. Let you know.
Yes. I got my ladies with me, y'all. What up, though? What up, y'all?
Yo.
That's what's up. This is the Let You Know podcast. We're doing a special episode today for the ladies. We're gonna hopefully keep it kicking for y'all because I want the ladies to have just as big as a voice as niggas talking about basketball and bitches all the time. So I'm gonna start off with some intros. You know what I mean? The first one, we'll start over here to my side right here. Who is you?
What's up, y'all? It's Chaz. You can follow me on Instagram at Who Don't Follow Me 317.
All right.
Yo. I go by D Madam. I do want to start by how this sun is hitting the side of my face. The brown comes in good. It comes in good off this sun. I picked the right room. Okay, I got my east facing sun to the side of my face. Yeah.
Okay. And who was you
And
down here?
I am Ski. Follow me on Instagram, Miss Ski Esquire Attorney, coming soon. Happy to be out here with you guys. So you know what it is, Snaptown.
Bet. Well, I appreciate y'all ladies even coming through, being here. Like I said, man, we want this to be all about whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever the ladies is talking about. I don't even want y'all to even really care about what men think when y'all talking, even though y'all probably don't anyway. But me personally, man, just since I know all three of y'all, I think this would be perfect because all y'all three got really good opinions on everything. Y'all both strong, all three of y'all strong-minded, all three of y'all smart, well-spoken, and y'all black. So black women got the best opinions, everybody know that. Me and Dominique and Chesney recently had separate conversations, but we both was talking about something that I want to bring up first, which is the balloon challenge thing that we be seeing going on. We see it all over the place, right? And Ski, you might not know, but I want to hear your opinion too. What I noticed when I talked to them too, I asked Chesney, I was like, yo, what is the point of this show? Like, what is it, just to shit on each other? Is it just to talk about, hey, man, your Louis Vuitton, your hair look bad? And then I talked to Dominique. She said the same thing to me. She was like, yo, what is this? Like, everybody's so superficial. You don't even know who the person you trying to holler at could be a great person, could do whatever, but because the nigga's shoes is got a crease in them, or you don't like the way the nigga's hair is cut, or he got a hat on, you gonna X him up, pop them. Like, what are we doing? What is your opinion on this, ladies?
I think Pop the Balloon initially could have been a cool opportunity, but as I've seen just a couple shows, I think it kind of is superficial. I think it's mean as hell, and I think it's shallow. But I think initially it started off on the good foot. It could have been a good opportunity to meet and connect, but I think it got superficial and it got real shallow. So it's a no for me.
They need to bring back the dating game where you behind a curtain. You had to listen to a person's personality.
Yes, ask some questions and trivia and see where their mind is and ask some questions, not just off the physical. I think they do physical because like physical is an instant attraction, but I mean, that's really overrated a little bit.
To me, that's kind of the problem is that we think the physical, well, I ain't gonna say we, because I learned throughout the week that using the word we is inclusive. So I don't want to include myself or anyone else that does not feel they need to be included. But it feels like the majority of the population now, that's what we go for. We go for how it looked, what it looked like. And then you gonna get with a fine ass motherfucker that can't read, wondering why y'all at Applebee's and he pointing at pictures.
I have a lot to say about that. So I feel like when people go for, oh, I don't like those shoes, I feel like some of the people critique the person's appearance to deflect from you're not attracted to their face, but it's mean to say, oh, well, you're just unattractive to me. So I'm going to say, oh, well, I don't like that shirt. Or a lot of people have watched other shows or other versions of the show and they just copy what other people say, or they're nervous and don't know what to say.
I think too, it's like mentality too, though. I think they're not screening the people. They're not getting the best candidates. They're getting people that's attractive or loud or, can get numbers and likes and subscribing and stuff like that. I don't think they really try to do a real effective, inquiry into the people that's going on there and really truly if they're trying to connect for real or trying to have a booty call. So I think they dropped the ball a little bit with that.
They need a preliminary questionnaire.
Yes.
Right. And there is one. So I know for a fact for the one for Indianapolis, there's definitely a questionnaire. I filled it out, but I did not go on the show.
Why
But
not? You should have went.
I'm not.
I know,
No.
You should have went.
Why'd you fill it? Why'd you even fill it out for?
I just got nervous. I just got cold feet. I don't like the way that I can't handle all of the criticism. And I have my own insecurities, and I'm okay. I can do it by myself. I don't need no help.
Hey, I definitely can feel that, because you say something wrong about me.
Yeah.
It's one of my insecurities. I'ma haul off and hit you. We're
Right.
really gonna turn it into a rumble.
For the one that we have for Indianapolis, I feel like the show depends on the host. And I think the one for Indianapolis, he really tried to he mentioned on his show, y'all, you guys coming on here, trying to promote this and that, we'll get to that later. This is for people who are trying to find love. He even called people out on it, during the show. And then also, what else did he, people, so I have noticed in more recent episodes, people are trying not to be so mean and word things a little differently and not be about attacking each other. But you can't help, some people come on there and they serve drinks or whatever in the back, they get drunk and start acting crazy, just like the dude on the Chicago one. He was really attacking the ladies. They did come for him first, but it was just, I don't know. People need to just be more mature. If they serving drinks and you haven't had your turn yet, have one drink, 1.5, know your limit. People all over the world, it's not just people in your city. People all over the world are now watching this show. Different countries. I don't know. They need to represent themselves better, and they need to come dressed to impress. How you gonna try to find love, but there was one episode where the lady was kind of super revealing. The outfit was cute, but it didn't look like you was trying to find a husband or a long-term partner. You did kind of look like a stripper, you did, so I don't know. I have a lot of critiques, but I don't think it's a bad show. I like the show, especially for the ones who really tried to find love and for really going after the one person that they wanted. They do follow-up shows. These people are still talking. They have great dates, and I like it.
My friend was on the Indianapolis version, so I saw that one, and I seen a couple ones maybe before that, and then one after that. But I like it. I don't hate it. I just wish if they're going to continue it, to put a little more time into it. Get somebody to be back there for a wardrobe. Hey, sis, that's a little revealing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, pull your pants up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If you want it to be taken in a platform to the next level, I would say they need to kind of take a little more pride into the production and how it looks when it's aired and stuff, because it's going viral now. This Pop the Balloon got all kind of different editions and stuff. So it could be very beneficial and, monetary. But if they want to really, because then women do be looking a little trashy. And the dudes be looking like they just came out of TJ Maxx, the fake designer room edition, So they had wardrobe and people there to kind of assist them in those areas. I'm with Chase. I think it could be a very, a nice thing. It could be a nice.
I think it's headed that direction. He's every show or every couple of shows, you can see some progress. The intro is not the same. The logo got better, and little things here and there. So I think he's eventually gonna get to that. You definitely got to be dressed to impress. I was gonna speak on something else you just said and I lost it, but yeah, they definitely need someone to help them with the wardrobe.
Let me say this. I agree and disagree, because like you said, production always helps. But if we're going to do that, now we kind of faking it now. Because as soon as you...
No, I don't mean production. I mean just like this. I'm a woman, right? And if I see a woman in the streets, period, and sit somewhere, hey sis, you know what I mean? I'm going to kind of fix her shirt or fix her hair, or, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be... I'm just not going to have my sister going to no live or no live nothing, just looking, you know what I mean? I'm not going to change it, but have a shirt for her or a dress or something.
But if your sister's sloppy, then your sister's sloppy. Because after we leave off this set, then tomorrow she's going to be sloppy anyway.
You're right. I'm just saying.
No, that's why I say I agree and I disagree. I agree because it's going to look better. But then as soon as we find each other's love and tomorrow we hanging out, I'm like, damn, this bitch, your wig on, Cricket.
But that's
But see, that
upon
goes back
you.
to
But
that
that's upon
superficial
you.
thing.
But
That
that's
goes back to
okay.
that being superficial. Like, why would that matter if you enjoyed the person she is?
Just fix her damn wig. Shit, hey girl.
I'm like,
What the
why
hell?
does why does
Just
that
fix
even
her
matter
shit.
if you like the person that she is? Because to me, a show like that is an interview. It's like going to a job interview. Like, you want to look
Mhm.
the part, you want to talk the part, and then after that interview, you like that interview is who you fell. That's who you fell for. So it don't matter if she put that biscuits in a girdle, and then the next day
But
you
hold
see her in
on,
a graphic tee.
Miss Madam, let
You
me just
fell
say
in
this though.
like for that person.
I agree. Let me say this on superficial because I used to be shallow, right? I used to didn't date short niggas, right? Keeping it P, right? But what I'm saying is like, you still want what you want though. You still gotta take pride in how you look too though. Sis, like, come on, sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know you could have got
Oh,
a body
definitely
shaped by,
so.
you know
There
what I'm saying?
definitely
So,
needs to be somebody in the back,
so
like, hey,
no, I'm talking about superficial. I'm talking about when you talk about what, like, you know, why would he care about the wig being cookie? Because sis, you didn't look at your phone 20 times. You ain't see the bus down and to the left now. Just turn it around, sis. You know
and
what I'm
give it a
saying?
good one of
I mean,
these.
that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't need you to be Beyonce, but I need you to be tidy. I need you to care
Right.
about how you present yourself. I don't need you to have Gucci and Gucci. I need you to have not stains on your shirt, sis. Get your stuff off the side of your mouth. Put some lip gloss on. Make sure your edges laid down. You know what I mean? If you got some curl, put some juice on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's not.
Period.
It's just people gotta start doing that. It ain't superficial because I used to be shallow as hell. If you was 5'8", baby, you was not getting a call, okay? But now, baby, 5'8", call me. But it's just, we gotta just, just dot the I and cross the T in that department. You know what I mean? But I do see people who,
That's the basic, but that right there accounts for the type of person you dealing with.
yes, 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 yes.
Like,
But when you,
if
yeah.
I gotta tell you all of that, you're not even the type of person I want to deal with because you only pay attention to details. Like, you probably ain't even gonna remember my birthday.
But I know what you mean, madam. You
Why would
saying,
I
but
want
what
to be
you,
dealing with you at that point? Like, if
but I get what you're saying too, madam. Though, like I know dudes, like when I was living in Houston, like we'll look at you if you ain't have a BMW, if you ain't have a Louis bag, if you ain't have, I'm like, dude, I make a bankroll. I just prefer to buy Coach. I like what I can afford 3 times, baby. I don't gotta have Louis, but I might have my little spurts of this and that, But I've seen men living in that bigger city like look down on me because they're like, oh, you didn't have the BMW, but I don't have the payment or the maintenance, baby. But I got a couple zeros in the bank. But so it's the people that's shallow that think like, cause I got a Honda Civic Coupe, not don't that I'm just So it is very. So that's what you kind of meaning too with that superficial shit. Like, dude, I got a car. Why does it matter if it's not a BMW?
Right.
I'm born and raised Indiana, lived here 36 years out of my 39 years. We look at, I can say me. I look at them people and I'm like, why the fuck you dressed like that? Like, is that what you really came on that motherfucker dressed like that? But then it had to hit me. Y'all know Indiana voted one of the worst dressed cities.
We don't really have like our own fashion,
But
our own style. Like,
can I tell y'all
we
something
just
though? I
don't.
mean, yes and no. It might be the females because the niggas in Indiana shit on all the niggas other places. When I was in Houston, them niggas had on that designer shit, but they couldn't dress because if you take out that matching outfit, them niggas, Indianapolis niggas, I used to tell the niggas in Houston all the time when I be out, like, okay, that Gucci shit, that Amiri shit, that shit cool, but niggas in Indiana can dress. The niggas in Indianapolis could put it on and do it well. Like, I mean, the females might be, we don't got the best, but the niggas got a better selection of clothes than we do. We got
I agree with Ski. I think
you
it's
know
the
what I'm
girls
saying?
that's bringing down
It's
the
the girls that can't dress here. The girls want to put spandex on all the fucking time and motherfucking leggings and shit, looking out for TikTok and shit, looking out for animes and shit. Like, we don't really have, all that. Whenever you see men in the city, in another city representing that, when they in Vegas and New York and LA, them Naptown niggas put it
They be
on. Them
having that shit
Indianapolis
on.
niggas, they be having it on. Naptown, man. Bitches, let's figure it out, okay? Hello. Yeah.
I can't agree with the Indianapolis men put it on. I see entirely too much foil. And I see entirely too much foil and rhinestone.
But I think you gotta see,
That's them Chicago niggas. That ain't
yeah, but you
it.
gotta
That's them
understand.
Chicago.
Can't
But you
agree
gotta,
with
but you
that one,
gotta
baby. I'm
understand.
tired of
But madam though, you gotta understand. It's so many implants in our city though. Them Gary niggas, them Fort Wayne niggas, them Muncie niggas, them Cum niggas, them Ohio niggas, them Bump niggas. All niggas come to our city because we so open.
They
so them
wear
ain't
that.
just niggas. Yeah, them country niggas from Ohio, Fort Wayne, Gary. Them niggas wear that shit. kids. And this, listen. Hey, when that town come to H-Town car shows coming out, man, them niggas, they put on for the city.
Because I got a homeboy born and raised here. This nigga dresses like a fancy carpet. I swear to God, right here in the guy. I post him often and I stay on his head because the nigga dressed like a fancy ass fucking carpet. Because I don't watch it often. I don't. I watch it if I'm scrolling through and it come across a reel or something. But to pull it up on YouTube and watch it, I watched one.
I'm gonna look it up.
I got to a solid 15 seconds and said, "Why the fuck am I watching?"
That's what I was going to ask you. I was like, "How long can you watch like a full episode or do you?"
No,
it depends on who the contestants are. Like if they saying silly shit like, "Oh, he's just not my type," or they ask too many questions, or they talk like dumb shit, I'll be like, "All right, I'm ready to watch something else."
Yeah,
but there are some good episodes.
Like they need to ask if the show's catered towards looking for affection, ask real questions. Like in all honesty, at this age, because I'm 39. At this age, do it really matter how many kids you got?
It do. It matters. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. It do because it's like for me, I'm 43. My daughter's 25. I'm about to go to law school.
You the empty nester then. That's why it mattered to you. You don't care.
But a guy went on there with 10 kids and he got him a match. But let a woman go on there with 10 kids. But the nigga was on there with 10 kids and got him a match.
I don't know. I know a bitch with 7 kids and ain't nobody gonna pop that.
No, I'm not gonna say it's a deal breaker. But I mean, see, when it comes to a man, he gotta kind of know what he get into because it's like that 7 pair of shoes, 7 coats, 7 Christmases. I mean, that's a lot of shit. I mean, I got to know.
Okay, you know, I mean, you said you an empty nester. You meet a man, he tell you I got 7 kids. Is that automatic no for you?
I mean, if that nigga ain't got no real money going on, hell yeah it is. Cause what the hell are you doing?
Let's say he check. He be like, hey, I got 7
If he's a good father, listen, if he's a good father, I'ma be down. If he's a great father, I'm gonna be hands on. I'ma fuck with him. But if he's not a good father, hell no, cause I ain't No.
I'm not about to take care of you and your kids. No, sir.
Okay,
no.
So what if he hit you and he like, I got 7 kids. I got a set of twins that's 25. I got a set of twins that's 23. And I got another set of twins that's 20. And my youngest is 18.
I mean, that's cool. They grown. I'm talking about the nigga say he got a set of twins that's 6 months, a set of twins that's fucking 2, a set of twins that's 9. Yeah.
So we not.
I mean,
so you will take a man with a lot of kids.
Yeah, I mean,
depending on the kid's age.
So yeah, that too. Yeah. But me being an empty nester, baby, I don't want a nigga with a kid. Baby, unless that nigga kid 17 about to be 18.
Motherfuckers, and I don't want a nigga with a kid.
You know what I'm saying? But it's about the age though. I had dudes talk to me with a 2-year-old, baby. My daughter 25. My grandkids is 6 and 10, baby. I don't need no 2-year-old.
But see, the thing about that show is a woman can ask a man, well, how many kids you got? He be like 7, and you hear pop, pop, pop. What if this man 45 and his 7 kids, his youngest is 18?
But they do it to women all the time, though. They do it to women all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. No questions are even asked, like she just said. How old are the kids? You don't even get to know.
Right. They just pop it.
Ain't nobody asking the right questions. Like, I ain't gonna ask how many kids you got. I'm be like, what's the age of your youngest child?
Yeah. Then pop the balloon. Once you get that answer, then pop the balloon.
Yeah.
You know what? Truthfully, when they come out, they should already have a little questionnaire to say, this is Keisha, 28 with kids, 17 and 6, employed.
She said employed. Keisha got a job. Hold that balloon, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you know, because people, because sometimes, you gotta put that shit out there. Like, I might not be the most attractive to you, bitch, but I hold it down. I got a bank while I'm in school. I'm handling. So you need to come out and say, hey, Keisha, 29, 2 kids, 17 and 6, employed. Favorite things is ball playing.
They should have like a flip book.
Yeah. I'm just being funny. But I'm just some type of. Yeah. I'm with you.
So
I think they should have a spelling bee.
Oh my God.
Hey, don't put me on that motherfucker again. You
spell,
tell me to spell it wrong. You
spell there.
Spell
there. Use it in a sentence.
Use the correct time too.
It's over.
Because like you said, you can be with a beautiful dummy. You're going to be with a beautiful dummy. Ain't nothing worse than a beautiful dummy. Give me a 7 or a 6 if she got a brain, nigga. I don't want no 9 or 10 that's dumb as hell.
Hey, what's y'all too ugly? Like, what is too ugly to date?
Can I tell you something? I don't have a too ugly because I I don't have my grandma used to say this, they unbecoming, but they personality can make them handsome. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't really have a too ugly because I like all kind of niggas. All kind. I really don't like light skin. I just got into them in the last couple years. You know what I mean? I'm a like a dark nigga. But with that being said, I mean, I don't have a too ugly. It's really for me like body type and like personality that's deal breakers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's them two things. And hygiene is my real breakers. Like them is the three. I don't really have a look that I like. I just like, you know, a motherfucker that treats me good. Really, you feel me? To be honest, I don't really have a type. I just like a
You
motherfucker
just
that's
not, you're
gonna treat
not
me
picky,
good.
basically. You're not picky.
Yeah, I'm not picky. No, I'm not picky.
I can't do something on your face. I can't do like a mole, a lazy eye. You got like a weird like, cause I'ma stare at it and I'm childish. So that's my no. That's my immediate superficial upfront no. If you got something
But
on your face or something wrong with the front 6 teeth, I can't. I can't because I'ma stare at it. And I'm childish and I'ma make jokes in my head and now you that nigga with something on your face in the group chat. And I don't like that for you.
I try not to be shallow. I'm working on it. I do have a type, but I try to like step outside of my comfort zone and find other things that I'm attracted to. But I just have to be physically attracted to whoever I'm spending my time with. I just can't. And that doesn't mean they have to be like universally attractive because if I
right,
just
right.
because I say he's attractive doesn't mean you're gonna find him attractive. I just want to be attracted to him. And I don't know. I can't.
I'm attracted to minds. I like minds. I like a smart nigga. If he's smart, he got me. If he's smart and intelligent, I'm into minds. Like I used to be into like, oh, 6'6", he has to be stocky, he has to because I like a
Right.
fly nigga too. You know what I mean? I like a fly nigga. He got to be able to put it on. I got style. He got to have style. But now that I'm older, in the last like 10 years, I would say I put intelligence and what I like the most about a man. And I like a nigga with a mind. So as long as I'm attracted to his mind. So if he got an intelligence, an intellectual mind, can talk, can conversate, you know, have deep thoughts, can, you know, a thinker, then I would think he's kind of something.
Hey, Skeet, what if he's a smart nigga that dress fly with a small penis? Then what you doing?
The earbud fell.
Hey, we both knew what that long pause meant. That long pause meant that shit.
Where we at?
That's a curveball right there.
I hope his mouth work. I hope his mouth work and his bankroll is long and he can really like, you know, play with me. You know what I mean? Because he gonna have to have the real good qualities. Is that motherfucker?
Now to you, Miss Madam. Now to you, Miss Madam. Now, what if you got something on his face, something wrong up here, but he got the good dick and his money long? Then what you doing?
Fixing that nigga teeth in that face.
I gotta look at you. I'm sorry. I gotta look
Somebody
at you.
so mad. You want to take him to the laser doctor and get that motherfucking mole off? He got the money.
Now,
Shit,
I mean, if you willing to work with it, like if you comfortable with it though, like if that's your, like some girls with their gaps. If a man asks them to close their gap, they like, nah, fuck that, nah.
Or what about a nigga
with
like
the things that's on them, and they like, nah, that's a part of who I am. If you like that, baby, I'm out of there.
Cause what about a nigga like Fabulous or Nas who got a chipped tooth, but they got their shit together. They very.
First of all, you named two fine motherfuckers. I stare at that motherfucker in admiration. Give me a Forrest Whitaker with some like Forrest Whitaker. I cannot look at you.
Okay, I thought you was about to say you could do Forrest. I'm about to say whoa.
Nah, because I'ma laugh at you. I'ma laugh. Like my oldest daughter got a lazy eye, and when she get anxious or upset or scared, it like close a little bit, and I gotta tell her, don't look at me because I'ma start laughing. Why? Because I'm childish. Okay? I am a 39-year-old child. I am going to laugh, and if you piss me off, it becomes my target to talk about.
You like the female Shaquille O'Neal. in our texting, y'all sent, I think it was you, Madam, that said us it was like a picture of a man that was cussing out people and talking crazy, and through all of that, you were saying, we contributed to our children's demise. And I wanted you to clear that up for me. What you would mean by that?
Are we as millennials, because we are a unique group of individuals. Like, we not like the Gen X, we not like the Gen Zs. We that middle, we purgatory. So a lot of things that I've even noticed as a mother within myself and the mothers around me, do we think that a lot of the behavior that our children display is cute and funny and worth putting on display of the internet? For other people to see our children acting in such a manner that we know that if we grew up like that, we wouldn't have 6 front teeth. So are we contributing to that by putting our children on a platform for other people to see, and some find it monetary valuable for their children to behave in that manner? But a lot aren't remembering these kids got to go into the world. Like, there's certain individuals that I follow on social media, and that's a highlight. Look how bad my child is. But I'm gonna say this is, if your child go to school with my child and your child think they gonna act that way towards my child, your child gonna come up for a rude awakening. Because we essentially, as parents, we destroying our kids. We teaching them that these material things is worth dying over. These worldly possessions is worth risking your life over. How many little girls come up missing off of niggas they meet on social media? Because they mamas out here putting out themselves to attract men on social media, so I gotta do the same thing too.
Hold on. Let me jump in here real quick on that though. Let me just say this, right? I would say that money, the monetization of this shit, has the parents who's in an economic crunch sometimes. It makes them make different decisions because they're under the thumb. And it's not nice. And I totally disagree, right? But I think it's the money that makes these parents feel like this is a market that I can, slide in, instead of saying like, hey, my child being, a respectful young adult, being with some home training, they don't want to record that, I mean, you can, if you wanted to have that type of energy and have that channel, right? You can show your child and, the homeschooling life and the, just the normal things, not all the, like, I think, I'm not say who's in our text, like the worldly life, you know what I'm saying? I think, that's the thing. But I think parents now are so worried about, when it comes to the social media platforms, showing them getting disciplined, showing them getting their phone taken and all the whoopings and all that shit. I think they are, because it's like they're messing with their insides. Like, this is, like you said, it's forever. You know what I mean? Like, you can scrub it if you got the right amount of money, but you can't really scrub it because people still find stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that parents are definitely playing a big part in their demise, because they're not understanding, like you said, the internet's forever. It don't go away. You're going to one day need a job, an interview, a reference, you know what I'm saying, in the world you live in. I think that, these kids too, they've grown in a motherfucker though. They just seem like they shit don't
stop. Because they grown, or they grown because they put in a position to be grown?
I mean, but let's keep it real though. We stayed at home when my mama went to work. It was 4 of us in our house, 3 boys, 1 girl. My mama went to work. She was LPN. We knew what the fuck not to do. We stayed at home a lot. We was at home a lot. We was at home a lot. We was at home a lot. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I just feel like the parents ain't taking the provisions to make sure. Because guess what? My kid gotta stay at home. My daughter didn't have no computer. She had that one motherfucking phone that stored 4 numbers in it, motherfucker. You won't be on nothing while that's work. You know what I'm saying? I think the parents are taking provisions to allow the kids to, if they have to be home alone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or just even talking to the kids. But these kids gone to sell though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really happy that my daughter's 25, but I didn't have to grow up. My daughter was 13 in high school. The internet had just came out, and I was on that motherfucker like flies on shit.
It's because my daughter ain't she a freshman in high school, and I'm looking at these little girls that she go to school with, and I'm like, damn, like you said, these motherfuckers grown as hell. But then I see they mamas, and I be like, you contributing to this shit. Like,
yeah, totally.
You're the reason as to why this little girl think going, at the homecoming dance is cute. Like, don't get me wrong, when I was that age, we had our things too, but what we did not have was exposed to the world. Like, that's what made our shit different, was ours was a little more private. Because the people we knew it. Not the
that was it.
Now when you're in the age where everything you do can possibly end up in the world's hands, now that's when you got to take back that. You got to pull it back a little bit, because you can't expect your 16-year-old to not end up pregnant when she watching you do what you do. And if you ain't doing the right things to lead the right example, shit, we contributing to this shit.
outside of social media, think us as millennials are definitely contributing. I think, yes, on the parents, but also, like you said, it's about exposure, overexposure. Some stuff that my daughter, when she first started going to school, she never saw in the home or never heard us talk about. And she would come home from school and I would catch her looking up stuff. And I'm like, where did you get this from? Who showed you this? Some little girl at school. So, and then our kids grow up, they've got all this overexposure, but we do what we can, some of us, the best that we can to keep them from it at home. But they're gonna have minds of their own. You're in high school, you're trying to find your own identity, you're trying to find your way, you want to fit in. A lot of them are followers, some of them are leaders.
The mind frame and the identity that I tell her she got.
Yeah, yours does, but a lot of them don't.
Nah,
a lot of them don't. You lucky, you blessed. A lot of them don't though. And and the music, everything, but then also as millennials, like I was thinking, I don't know who all is a believer and all this kind of stuff, but this is just my own theory. A lot of us grew up in church and around prayer, and we had a lot of structure in the home, and it was around church and prayer, and you don't act like this, you act like this, you don't wear this, you do. We had way more structure. And a lot of us growing up, we didn't, oh my God, I'm not doing this when I get older. I'm not making my kids say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And I don't care what nobody say, I don't, but they know not to be disrespectful. But I'm just saying that to say a lot of stuff we said we wasn't going to do. My child is going to have a voice. I'm not about to whoop my kids like my parents did me, or, this and that. And we allowed the kids to have a voice. We ain't whooping their ass. And they don't have the respect that they should have for other people and other adults, and now they just doing whatever the fuck. Like, they're crazy. I just saw a post when I woke up earlier today. At the all they want to do is fight. They out there unsupervised at the skating rink fighting. All they want to do is fight. I be seeing the little videos, the little music videos. It's guns and money. Where y'all getting this guns and money from? Ain't nobody. How the fuck did you get that big dumbass gun in your room? And where is this money? Your mama and daddy don't see this. Like, are they okay with this? Like,
they mom and daddy's the one showing it to them.
I think you did on that, because I know, like, I came from a diverse background. Let's just say that. We'll get into it later. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think some of these kids is like low self-esteem, so they following. But also too, CPS. I remember my mama whooped my ass at school in '99 when I was in the 6th grade, because I changed my clothes and she popped up at the school and whooped my ass at the school. I mean, she whooped my ass at that 99, 30 to all, and whooped my ass at the school. You think the social worker came from the back and said, "Miss Gray, you can't whip her like that"? I mean, she whooped my ass. I'm talking about yeah, like at the school. And it was nothing, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, you can't even talk to the kid loud. You can't even fucking say, take your phone and go in there on the punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the parent kind of live in fear a little bit, because they don't want the CPS or the people to come in when they got other children, other stuff going on. So you kind of try to like be, like, your kid friend type shit, because you don't feel nice, because you go to school yelling, the guidance counselor want to come in with the goddamn CPS, want you to do a drug screen, want you to come in and look at your refrigerator, your bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Just because you told this little motherfucker, take that shit off. God damn it.
No, I kind of want them to come look in this refrigerator so they can be like, "Ma'am, do you need some stamps?" And I can say, yes.
I tell my child, if somebody have to come and get you, or whoever, somebody got it, you can go with them, and then they can deal with you.
It's like, you can give your kid everything. I did not think I was going to be a grandma at 32. Okay? And okay? And so I'm saying, like, you can give your child everything. You can talk to them. That's what I'm saying. But in the same time, I had my daughter at 17. So when my daughter was 15, I was 31. Okay?
Joe Biden's son a crackhead, ain't he?
And he is, because that was definitely his coke they found. That was definitely his. They knew exactly who that shit belonged to.
I think all school parents need to come back. I don't think just like whooping their ass for punishments and no phones, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's been on punishment for 3 days. Somebody said she put her son on the punishment. That nigga's back at a basketball game last week. I thought he was on punishment. He did something. He already had a basketball game. Damn, he wasn't 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nigga, I
Girl,
I
can't.
done
you
took a
telling
phone for a year, couple years
I'm gonna say,
actually,
hey, but
a
one thing
couple
I've
years, because you
learned
don't know
about,
how to
especially
act.
with my kids hate corporal punishment. They do. Like my little one, she's still developing. She 10, so I'm still. I love Joe Jackson, Bobby Knight, and Ike Turner, like all of them.
Damn.
For real, because if you look at, let's take Joe Jackson for example. That man made 7 greats.
One
Okay.
great and some good.
5.
I said about 4.
Two greats and some good. Two greats and some good.
Man, you're not gonna play Tito like that. You're not gonna play Tito.
I'm giving
like
Janet and I'm giving Mike the great. Them other niggas was good.
Okay. I take that. I handle that one. But everybody look at him like, damn, he was strict on them kids. He was bad to them kids. He made one of the greatest artists of all time. We still talk about.
But he was fucked up. But he was fucked up. But he was fucked up. That motherfucker was fucked up. He was fucked up. He was fucked up. Fuck all that. Michael Jackson was fucked the fuck up. That nigga thought he was Peter Pan, bitch. That nigga was playing with 8-year-olds at 60. That man 49. That nigga was fucked up mentally. Yeah, he might have did a 2-step and want your back, but that motherfucker was thinking he was 8 when he was 40.
Like, regardless of what, he made a great. Like he put that man to the list of where
but he didn't get to join his life
greatest
though.
of all time. I honestly believe celebrityism is what made Michael Jackson crack.
Yeah,
I
both
don't
right.
believe it was a parent pushing him to his. Let's take. I ain't even gonna say Michael Jackson. Fucking Richard Williams, Venus and Serena daddy. Look how tough he was on them. Look how hard he pushed them. Now, neither one of them that we know of is in a bad position mentally, emotionally, that we know of yet. Give it some time. The shit may come out. But my point is, what we've lost, I feel like us as our generation, like Chad said, we lost that you gon' do. Because that's what our parents gave us. You gon' do. You gonna do what I tell you to do. You gonna listen. You gonna take that meat out the freezer before I get my ass home. You gonna do. And a lot falls on that, well, I'm gonna get my kids better than what I had. My kids they not gonna have that trauma. Yeah, they not gonna have the trauma getting beat by an extension cord, but now they got the trauma of other things. So we try so hard not to, because I see it in myself. We try so hard to not, well, damn, I'm traumatized from my childhood because of this, so I ain't gonna do that with my kids. But damn, now they traumatized from something else.
These 4 answers I got from my daddy and 4 from my mama and 3 from my daddy. I'm 43, baby, and I still feel them, and I still say yes, ma'am, no, sir. Got some home training, act like I got some sense, respect people, love people, get my laugh, get my dollar. You know what I'm saying, though?
You got to.
So yeah, so
your elders.
Yeah, so my colleagues be like, Christian, yes, ma'am, and I be like, baby, I grew up in the military house, so my daddy's 80 years old when he died at 23. Bitch, I'm gonna say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Even if somebody, like, I got somebody that works, that's my boss, she under me. I call her ma'am. She be like, she can call me ma'am. Bitch, you my superior. So I may say ma'am sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. Now with my grandkids, my daughter don't make her kids say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, but they're very respectful. But when they with me, you're gonna say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And I don't care what your mama said. That's your mama. When you with your mama. But when you with Gigi, it's yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
A firm hand on them. For real.
Yes, they do.
Hand.
They do.
And it really takes us correcting bad parenting. Like there is these 2 people that I see on they just keep coming across my reels, my timeline. I'm like, man, I really want to tell you, do you not see that being like that kind of parent is what made your oldest end up in prison now? Like, let's switch it up, please, ma'am. Like, it bothers me so much because I'm like, dude, you my age, you think that shit cute? Like, you really think that shit funny and cute, but then we gotta help find your missing daughter? No, we're not helping find that little bitch. Why? Because you're her mother. You have put on the internet for us to see this little bitch wilding out. Like, no, we're not about to help you find that little bitch. I hope she come home, but I'm not sharing that shit. Why? Because you promoted it. Like, you contributed to that. Now she done got snatched up and we see her poster at Walmart. And you want me to feel sorry? No!
You are clowning today.
I'm just saying that maybe came off a little harsh, but y'all can't ask for our help on something you contributing to. But for real, like as parents, sometimes we gotta stop and look at our friends and look at our associates and look at the people that we find so funny on social media and making them money. And it's not cute, dude. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not. It ain't nothing more than you about to have us free your kid or RIP to your kid.
I totally feel you, madam. I totally feel you. I totally get that, right? But I just feel like that's so as Black people, I know she contributed, but that's just being human though. You know what I mean? We still should share. We still should take a little concern because that's what makes us who we are as a community. We might disagree. It may not feel like what she's been doing or they've been doing to contribute to her being missing. That baby's still missing and she's not home.
I want to talk about this interesting one called Contraception Begins at Erection Act. Has anybody heard about this in Ohio?
I did hear
conception.
Yep, at conception, like when they decide to have sex.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I wrote contraception. I'm sorry.
No, because I wanted to know, like, how is this something that y'all are going to measure? How can you even enforce this on people?
So basically what they're saying is if you two consensually have sex, right, in the beginning, y'all have sex and she get pregnant. So from that time y'all met, had sex and she got pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has a right to say you can have an abortion, you I don't want the baby, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in the, you know what I mean? Y'all not married, y'all not nothing, you know what I'm saying? So from the time we have sex and you get pregnant, I can tell you I don't want the baby.
Right, but if she does happen to get pregnant and goes through with the pregnancy, then what?
You don't get child support. You don't get federal assistance. You should not get nothing because that man told you off top, I don't want a baby.
Right.
Okay.
Like this is.
No, I was just trying to figure out how it works and what's going to happen when they put this into play. Or I think they already did.
I heard I think it's in Ohio.
In Ohio, only in Ohio.
Oh wow!
Right now, for now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought that was just a thought thrown around. I thought that was one of those things.
Wait a minute, but is there
get out there and see what happens?
Is there any type of consequence for the man that continues to have unprotected sex and ejaculate or whatever inside of the woman, even though he said he doesn't want to have a baby, but he's doing the action to have a baby?
What, he gonna have like a scoreboard?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if hold on, y'all. Let me get Evan's a guy, and Evan's dating this girl. They just talking whatever, but they fucking. But he's telling her the whole time, I don't want to have a baby, but he's continuing to fuck her raw and come inside of her.
Well, guess what?
And that's how you have a baby, right?
Yeah,
no, how is it just her fault when he said out of his mouth, I don't want to have a baby, out of his own mouth? So shouldn't he be controlling his body and doing everything that he can not to have a baby, right?
But guess what? You right. But guess what? You done get your pussy, bitch. What the fuck? We ain't doing this. I'm just saying this. I'm with the law.
So you saying it's on the woman to just be like, well, fuck it then. If you don't want to have a baby, we not have to be.
Bitch. We keep the baby, bitch. We have to harvest this motherfucking stay with us. My daddy told me about Papa's baby, Mama's baby, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to keep harvesting this shit, bitch. I gotta keep this motherfucker. Hell no.
I get that, but I'm saying I get the consequences for the woman. I'm asking, what is the consequence for the man also? They're both still continuing to do the act. That's what I'm saying.
We'll pay for the
nigga pay for the abortion. The nigga pay for the abortion. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a one-time lump sum payment. You know what I'm saying? If you keep the baby.
That's a class action lawsuit.
Yes, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her
I just feel like if someone says with their mouth they don't want something to happen, they shouldn't continue to do the shit that causes that shit to happen.
Hey, I keep saying I don't want a bad relationship, but I keep fucking with the wrong niggas. So
see, but that's on you. That ain't on the niggas though, right? We not blaming the niggas.
Like
right. So
you know what
that's
the
what I'm
consequence is for laying down with this, continue to lay down with this man that told you he don't want no baby, but yet you keep laying down with this nigga, letting him run in you.
Right. But if I was the one that said I don't want a baby, I'm the woman in this, and I'm like, I do not want to have no kids. Y'all, oh, well, you need to do this. Make sure you got your birth control. Make sure you getting your shot, bitch. Make sure you got a plan B. Woo woo. Because if you don't, blah blah blah. So I'm just saying, like, there's
Follow.
none of that for them. It ain't no. They're completely scotch free.
So
They don't have no
question.
accountability, no response, no nothing, no nothing at all.
Question.
Period.
So when you plugging something in, which part shouldn't be wet? The wall or the plug-in part?
The plug should not be wet.
The
The
plug-in
plug
part.
part.
The
Hmm.
plug-in part. That's the part that shouldn't be wet. The part that go like this.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be wet, right? You wanna know why? Because if you plug it into that hole, you're gonna get electrocuted, right?
Right.
So which part are you? Are you the wall or are you the plug-in? Which one of us got to protect ourselves? The wall or the plug-in?
The plug-in, so they don't get shot.
The plug-in ain't gotta protect itself because it ain't got no currency. The wall got the currency. That's who's got to protect itself. Because y'all hit, y'all both gonna get shot. If you got cover over it, ain't no electrocution happen, baby. Look, come on.
I know that's right. I know that. Come on, madam.
Come on.
I like that. I like that. I like
I'm
that.
running for president 2029.
Madam for president 2029.
I'm just saying.
You got
if
my
you
vote.
Think about it, laws is never written for women. There's no law protecting women. There's no law batting for women. So we're never thought about when a law is made. But you know what power we control? Is that motherfucking law. Because if we stop letting these niggas run in us raw, that law ain't even gonna motherfucking matter. We start being the ones that pull out the condom. We start being the ones that insert stuff inside ourselves because this shit made out there for us to protect ourselves.
Right.
We just choose not to do that. Just like that man chooses not to put that condom on.
It's okay for them to be stupid, ignorant, and do dumb shit. We just got to make sure we protect ourselves from the dumb shit.
Boom.
Okay.
Nail on the head because we knowledgeable enough to know the dumb shit out there.
Okay.
But we dumb enough to allow the dumb shit to keep happening and expect a different result. Oh, the law should protect me. It shouldn't, the law shouldn't only be account for the man. Yeah, but you also know that the law don't account for you. So it's our intelligence that's like, because that's why laws ain't made for us. We smart enough to go around them motherfuckers.
This the guy that made the law right here.
And he should be slapped.
Knew it was a nigga. Oh, it was a nigga. Had to be a nigga. I'm about to go find his. I'm gonna be in Ohio next weekend. I'm going to see that nigga.
Look at his last name.
Blackman.
Blackman.
Fucking Bradford.
Another word for nigga.
But see, that also, I ask this question to a lot of women often, especially ones that be bitching about their baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man tells you off top, because this is, I call it the other end of the my body, my choice. Mm-hmm. So if a man telling you off top, I don't want no kids, and you get pregnant, and you ask him for money for an abortion, and he tell you no, and you choose to continue to keep that baby should no longer be his responsibility. Because he told you off top, I don't want no kids. But you didn't take the proper precautions to prevent it from happening, and you didn't spend your own motherfucking money to make sure that motherfucker got rid of. Why he got to continue to take care of a kid he told you he didn't want? Yes, two people made it, but it's ultimately your decision to keep it. So why is this man going to have to go through these rigmaroles because of your choice?
Yeah, because I feel like if that happens, then vice versa. Let's say I want to have a baby, but she doesn't, right? And she go get an abortion. Can I sue her or some shit?
You should be able to.
But you're not.
No, you shouldn't be able to. Because that's her body.
Right.
Her choice.
Right. That's what all this boils down to is that, like you said, you got to protect yourself because it's really all up to you. Everything.
But
really,
you also have a law.
No matter how dumb we are, y'all got to protect yourself, and it's up to y'all no matter what. We can't.
There you go. It's up to us. You don't have no say so.
Right.
Other than us bringing a problem to you. I hate to say it. I got 2 kids myself. Kids is a motherfucking problem. I don't care what nobody say. They a motherfucking problem. So, but the thing on that end is, what if you want to have a baby, but I don't? Can I give you the baby?
Hey, guess what? If I get pregnant right now at 43, the nigga gonna be a full-time daddy. And I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm 39, baby. Take this baby with you.
I'm not gonna pay $7,000
baby.
$7,000 a month. Get my son in the summertime, nigga. I'm already telling the nigga that right now because I'm still have kids, nigga. And if I get pregnant at 43, nigga's gonna be a full-time daddy with a nanny, and I'm gonna get my son in the summer. And that's it. Beat it, nigga. I'm gonna be a baby daddy.
For real.
Real. I'm not playing because it's like, you know, I mean, my daughter's 25. If I was to have more kids, they're gonna be at least 27 years apart. You know what I mean? And shit, baby, listen, we might have had a fun night in Vegas, baby, but you're gonna be a full-time daddy fucking with skinny.
Can I say something about that? I think the Midwest, or since we in Indiana, I think we sleep on the nannies. I think we sleep on nannies, and I know I've never dated a woman that had a nanny.
I know a nanny. My cousin is a nanny, or she used to be.
My cousin do nanny work too. That's cool. I mean, my baby daddy, he get me pregnant at late 45. Shit, gonna get Maria. You want Maria? You can know Chantel, bitch. You can get Maria.
California. If you go to California, you'll see nannies
all
walking
the time
together.
They got nanny money.
No. It's not about them having the money. It's just the fact.
No, but honestly, listen though. Let me tell you something, y'all. Honestly, when my daughter had my second granddaughter, I got her a nanny for like a month or two, and it wasn't that expensive. It was just like, you know, it was like I had certain days she came when she first was born. You know what I'm saying? It didn't cost me about $700 for the 2 months though, but it was cool because, you know, I was able to pick the schedule, what time my daughter needed her and all that. So I mean, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Now I ain't saying. Now, I ain't got live-in money yet, but I will in about 3 years. I have live-in money for a nanny. But, you know, just to get one to come and, you know, offset your schedule and shit, it wasn't
right.
But the nigga I can get me pregnant at 44 gonna have to, I hope your mama's still alive.
You stupid.
I think in California, though, their lives are busier.
Yeah.
Than it would be here in the Midwest. Like, that's why
Definitely.
people move to the Midwest.
It's slower here.
Oh,
Family.
yeah. For sure.
So with people out in them coastal states where life is always fast and moving around, yeah, they need nannies.
Yeah,
right.
They got
Houston
shit
had
to
a
do.
lot. I was in Houston a lot of, because I lived in the Galleria when I first moved there. A lot of the chicks, you know, the little, or they had the nanny with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? If she wasn't pushing the stroller, she was, you know, putting them in the car and with them and shit. I'm like, oh, nice. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I get pregnant at my late age. I'm gonna have a nanny, a doorbell when I ding this mother.
I'm not even. Look, I'll swallow a kid before I have another one. Okay.
You know, but you
And
know,
motherfucker asked me where to put it, anywhere but in me. Okay.
I'm not having no more. I'm like Ski. I said the same thing. I said if I ever get pregnant again, which I don't plan on it, I'm not raising that baby. That baby going right with their daddy. I don't mind paying child support. I see you in the summer. I really think the roles need to be switched. Like, I really think women would be good baby daddies, and these daddies really just need to be raising their kids for real.
they cool and let us come in on the weekend and shit and get
Right.
They ass. We'll have them all summer because we gonna go back.
For real. We won't be late on our child support. Shit gonna be paid. They gonna have everything they need.
Yeah, gonna
Big-
come
You
home.
ain't gonna have to ask for drawers.
Nothing.
These was
We gonna
on
have
sale. I just picked them
problems
up.
or nothing. We gonna
Right.
Hey Keisha. Hey girl.
You gonna pick them up, get them haircuts. You
hair.
gonna have your hair braided
Look.
every week.
Everything.
I seen that bitch a care package. So thanks for doing Daisy's hair, bitch. She go
I know that's right.
package.
For real.
And I like that even better. You got a good girlfriend, a good wife, and she love our kid. Oh, good. That's even better.
I'm sending the whole family to Africa for the winter.
Hey, that's my household to my girls. You want to go live with your daddy? Because I don't mind paying $55 a week in child support.
Girl, okay?
Exactly.
And get my parenting time. In a week. 12 hours, come on weekend with your funky ass. Okay, but listen, I know we said we not spending no money, but if we can find a black-owned place to maybe have a lunch or a cocktail in the next couple of weeks, I
swear I was just thinking that. Like, we really need to get together in person.
Y'all name me 5 black-owned places that sell food and liquor. Go.
Shadow Lounge.
Country Kitchen.
They sell liquor?
Three
They
more.
do now.
Three
Since
more.
What?
3 more. Got 3 behind. Got 3 behind.
With liquor?
So we going to Shadow Lounge?
Oh, Blankets downtown.
Oh, yeah,
Blankets. They got really good food and good drinks. But I love Shadow Lounge, y'all. Like, we can really turn up in Shadow Lounge.
From my house, I never been in
Georgia Street.
That's DJ Cash. I don't know if it's black owned.
That's 3. It's black owned.
Black owned.
It's black owned.
We gotta have for sure black ownedness.
So yeah,
No, it's black owned.
let's figure that out and let's decide to go have somewhere, have a lunch or a cup of drinks or
All
Okay.
right.
I'm okay with getting out the house. I live with my nanny. Okay, I gave birth to a nanny. It may took 15 years for her to become a nanny, but she won now.
Hey, free of charge, yo. Hey, if y'all got somebody to shout out, give it a shout out. We're gonna go ski, Chaz, and then you, Dominique.
Shout out to everybody watching, to my daughter who I love, who made me a mommy. Thank you, Nat Sam.
Definitely. Big shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Indy. Make sure you follow your girl who don't follow me, 317 on IG.
I ain't shouting out to nobody my goddamn self. Why? Because I showed up and charged my phone. So shouts out to me.
Hey.
And shout out to News for this podcast. Shout out to
This nigga think he building Destiny's Child and shit. This nigga
Okay.
trying to put together 3 strings.
We Charlie's Angels and shit.
Charlie's Angels. News is Angels. Yeah, I appreciate y'all ladies, man. We're gonna wrap it up, and y'all have a great rest of y'all day, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
Bye.
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 Let you know.